The Jeffrey Epstein case stands as a stark, disturbing chapter in modern legal history, a saga that continues to unravel, exposing layers of systemic failure, elite complicity, and profound human suffering. This is not merely a news story. It is a critical examination of power, justice, and accountability. For years, the name Jeffrey Epstein has been synonymous with unimaginable depravity and a chilling network of influence. His story is a complex tapestry woven with threads of wealth, abuse, and a justice system often perceived as failing those most vulnerable. Understanding this case requires a serious, informed approach, moving beyond sensationalism to grasp its true implications. Jeffrey Epstein, a financier with opaque origins of wealth, cultivated an image of exclusivity and power. Beneath this veneer lay a meticulously constructed apparatus of sexual exploitation. His criminal enterprise involved the systematic grooming and abuse of underage girls, often from vulnerable backgrounds. His initial arrest in 2005 in Palm Beach, Florida, brought the first public glimpse into his horrific activities. Accusations from a 14-year-old girl quickly led to dozens more coming forward, detailing similar patterns of sexual abuse and trafficking. These brave testimonies painted a consistent picture of a predator operating with impunity. In 2008, Epstein entered into a controversial non-prosecution agreement with federal prosecutors. This deal, orchestrated by then U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta, allowed him to plead guilty to state charges of soliciting prostitution and soliciting a minor for prostitution. He served a mere 13 months in jail, with extensive work release privileges, a sentence widely condemned as a shocking miscarriage of justice. This lenient outcome sparked outrage and fueled suspicions about his powerful connections. The 2019 federal indictment on sex trafficking charges marked a renewed effort to hold him accountable. This time, the charges were more severe, reflecting the true scope of his alleged international sex trafficking conspiracy. His arrest reignited public scrutiny and brought the victims' long-silenced voices back into the national conversation, demanding justice that had been previously denied. On August 10, 2019, while awaiting trial on these grave federal charges, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his Manhattan jail cell. The official ruling by the medical examiner was suicide by hanging. However, the circumstances surrounding his death immediately ignited a firestorm of speculation and conspiracy theories that persist to this day. Epstein had been placed on suicide watch following an earlier incident, only to be removed just days before his death. Reports emerged of significant procedural lapses within the Metropolitan Correctional Center, MCC. These included guards failing to conduct required checks, cameras malfunctioning, and Epstein being left unobserved for hours. Such failures fueled public distrust and raised serious questions about the integrity of the correctional facility. Despite the FBI's subsequent investigation and the release of CCTV footage in 2025, which authorities stated supported the suicide conclusion, skepticism remains widespread. Many believe that Epstein possessed compromising information on powerful individuals, leading to theories that his death was not self-inflicted. This enduring doubt underscores a deep-seated public concern about accountability for those at the highest echelons of society. His death, regardless of its cause, undeniably deprived his victims of their day in court against him, leaving a profound void in their pursuit of justice. Central to Epstein's criminal enterprise was Ghislaine Maxwell, his longtime associate, confidant, and former girlfriend. The daughter of disgraced media mogul Robert Maxwell Ghislaine was deeply embedded in Epstein's world, playing a crucial role in facilitating his abuse. Her involvement was far from passive. She was an active participant in the recruitment, grooming, and trafficking of underage girls. Maxwell's role included identifying vulnerable young women, luring them into Epstein's orbit, and managing his properties where much of the abuse occurred. She acted as a gatekeeper, enabler, and often a direct participant in the exploitation. Her arrest in July 2020, after a year-long international manhunt, was a significant breakthrough for prosecutors and a moment of vindication for many victims. Her subsequent trial in 2021 laid bare the horrific details of her complicity. Testimonies from multiple victims unequivocally linked her to the systematic abuse. In December 2021, a jury found her guilty on 5 of 6 federal charges, including sex trafficking of a minor and conspiracy to commit sex trafficking. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison, a verdict that brought a measure of justice to those she helped victimize. Her conviction solidified the understanding that Epstein did not act alone, and that those who enable such crimes will face consequences. One of the most unsettling aspects of the Epstein case is the extensive network of powerful and prominent individuals he cultivated. His social circle included an astonishing array of celebrities, politicians, business leaders, and even royalty. This cultivation of elite connections was not merely for social status, it provided him with a shield of legitimacy and access, potentially facilitating his criminal activities and protecting him from scrutiny. Names that have been linked to Epstein through various reports, flight logs, and testimonies include Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, who faced significant public and legal pressure over his association. Former U.S. Presidents Donald Trump and Bill Clinton have also been mentioned in connection with Epstein, though both have denied knowledge of his criminal activities. Other notable figures from finance, academia, and entertainment were also part of his orbit. These connections raise critical questions about the responsibility of those who associated with Epstein, whether they were aware of his crimes, and the extent to which their influence may have inadvertently or directly shielded him. The sheer breadth of his contacts underscores the pervasive nature of his operations and the disturbing ease with which he moved among the world's most influential people, even as his predatory behavior continued. The pursuit of full transparency in the Epstein case reached a significant milestone in January 2024. Nearly 1,000 pages of court records previously sealed were unsealed by court order. These documents, stemming from a civil defamation lawsuit filed by Virginia Giuffre against Ghislaine Maxwell, revealed previously redacted names of individuals associated with Epstein. The unsealing process, which continues to unfold, has shed further light on the inner workings of Epstein's network and the allegations made by his victims. While the documents do not necessarily imply wrongdoing by every named individual, they provide crucial context and detail about who interacted with Epstein and in what capacity. This ongoing release of information is vital for public understanding and for holding all relevant parties accountable. The unsealing represents a victory for transparency and for the victims who have long sought full disclosure. It allows for a more complete picture of the environment in which Epstein operated and the individuals who may have been aware of, or even complicit in, his crimes. This process is a testament to the persistent efforts of journalists, legal teams, and survivors to ensure that the truth, however uncomfortable, eventually comes to light. The Jeffrey Epstein case is far from closed. Its ramifications continue to ripple through society, impacting legal precedents, public trust, and the lives of countless survivors. The case has spurred renewed calls for greater accountability for powerful individuals and institutions, particularly concerning sex trafficking and abuse. It has highlighted the critical importance of victim support and the long, arduous journey survivors face in seeking justice. The ongoing investigations, potential future unsealings, and civil lawsuits ensure that the case remains a subject of intense scrutiny. It serves as a stark reminder that wealth and influence should not grant immunity from the law. The Epstein saga has become a symbol of the fight against systemic injustice and the enduring quest for truth in the face of immense power. The Jeffrey Epstein case is a profound lesson in the abuse of power and the critical need for vigilance. We must remain informed and engaged, support organizations dedicated to fighting human trafficking and assisting survivors, advocate for stronger laws and greater transparency in our justice system. Your voice is crucial in ensuring that such atrocities are never again allowed to fester in the shadows.